Hey guys, Greg here with Lens Pro to Go and Lens Rentals. Today we're going to be checking out an all-new RGBW light from Hive Lighting, the 100C Omni Color LED. This is the first full RGB light that we've started to carry, and coming in at $1,000, it's one of the most affordable RGB lights on the market today. It also has some really cool features which I'm excited to share with you, so let's get right into it. Starting with some of the specs and the build of this, it's pretty small and compact, being only 7.5 inches long, and without any accessories on it, it weighs just under 5 pounds. The housing is made from machined aluminum, so that keeps it super durable and lightweight, and also has really good ventilation for heat dissipation. Also, to help with the heat, it has a built-in fan, which is super quiet and should give you no problems when you're recording sound. I have it on right now at full power and the microphone's just outside of frame and you can't hear the fan at all. It also has a really intuitive interface to change stuff like saturation, hue, output, and color temperature right on the back here, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. Some of the accessories that we put in our kits is the 22-degree reflector to help throw this light much further than without having it. And then we also have some drop-in diffusions to help spread and soften up the light. Next, let's take a look at some features. This light, like most new LED fixtures, is a bi-color light. But the interesting thing about this one is that through the use of the RGB LEDs that are in there, you get an extended color temperature range from 1650 all the way to 8000. All while keeping super high color accuracy with a CRI of 98 and a TLCI of 97. Away from the Kelvin range, you get a full 360-degree hue and saturation adjustment, which you can control through the interface on the back of the unit with two different dials, one to select what you want to change, and then one to actually make the adjustment from saturation, hue, color temperature, as well as intensity or brightness. You can also control all of this through DMX or a phone app that they call Hive Shot through a Bluetooth connection, where you can have full control of all the lights and can group them and set up presets and different scenes to move quickly on set. The last thing that's super great about this light is that the diameter of it is perfect to fit with ProPhoto accessories. So you can use softboxes, grids, and reflectors to give you tons of options for all kinds of different scenarios. Now, I've mentioned a lot of really great things about this light, but there are a few quirks that I've found after playing around with these for the past couple days. First is the output. Now, these lights aren't super powerful, and if you're on the white LEDs with no hue and no saturation, at full power, 10 feet away, you'll get an f2.8 with 800 ISO and a 30 frames per second. If you switch to the red color, which is going to give you the least amount of output, at 10 feet, same settings, 800 ISO and 30 frames per second, you'll get about a 0.5 f-stop. And then the rest of the colors will fall somewhere in between that. You just want to make sure that you get enough lights to have the right amount of output that you need for your shot. But using these lights for background lights like I'm using right now, or having a rim light, they're super great for that. And then you can even use them as a key light through a modifier if you're using it in your normal Kelvin range from about 2800 to 6500 Kelvin. Next is the somewhat slow and laggy interface on the back of the unit. Spinning these dials, it always feels like the light's just one step behind, which can be a little bit frustrating if you're trying to move quick and then it doesn't always land where you want it to. This is especially true when you're changing the colors in the hue setting. It just doesn't feel really refined, but in the end it does work, so I'm just nitpicking here. The last thing that I want to talk about is the Bluetooth connection. Now, as nice as it is to have that, it's only helpful if it works. The connection seems to be pretty spotty and you have to be really close to the light for it to actually work. The other thing is that the HSL window in the app doesn't line up with the colors that the light is outputting. So if I move over the green section in the app, I would think that the light would be green, but it actually comes out looking more like yellow and I have to tweak it closer to the blue to get that green color. It would also be really nice if in the app there was an option to change the red, green, and blue channels all individually so you could really fine tune the color. So that is the things to know about the Hive Wasp 100C Omni Color LED. If you guys are interested in learning more about this light, there'll be links in the description below and at the end of this video, so definitely go and check those out. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see me do more RGB lights on the channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for new videos every week, and I'll see you in the next one.